in and I'll say hi or whatever, but I'm like straight to my room. That's what I like. It's simple. That's what I enjoy. I enjoy going to my room, sitting in my pit, relaxing, not having anyone like when people knock on the door, I just get pissed. But I don't act pissed. I'm just like, oh yeah, come in, no problem. In the back of my mind, I'm like, leave the fucking room.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
I can feel that.
Why is your door locked? Take a fuck guess.
Because I don't want you in the door.
It's not that I hate them. I don't hate any of my roommates.
Much.
I hate certain aspects of their personality that obviously can leave physical smells and emotional scarring when you look in their rooms. But so what happened is to kind of skip forward once we moved in. So the dishes thing, yeah, that's whatever. And it eventually led to both of them just flat out not really liking talking to one another, not enjoying their company at all. And 2 weeks ago, Garthoff tells me, like, oh, hey, I was kind of looking for a place for you, me, and Chad, our fourth roommate right now, and kind of just leaving Ben out of it. And I don't know how you felt about that. And I'm like, well, Ben, I know, doesn't want to live with you, so I don't understand why it would be such a big deal.
Both of your roommates are trying to get you to room without the other one.
Sort of, yeah. They just
All right.
don't. They flat out don't want to live with them. But Chad's such a nice guy that
Chad.
Chad, bro, man. But he's such a nice
It's a
guy.
very college frat name.
But he's not like. Well, you met him. He's not like that at all.
Yeah, you say I met him, but
Well, you guys started talking about guitars within two seconds of seeing him.
Yeah, but I do that with anybody who has a guitar.
Yeah.
This doesn't mean anything to me. I
But
don't know this
he knows
person.
his stuff, and he's not an ass about it. So, no, man, I got this Fender one time, but I was at a fucking shop. Oh, whatever. Who gives a shit? But but Chad has no problem. I have no problem. It's just Garthoff and Ben. And one night, Chad's girlfriend was plastered, getting hammered, and she was walking around talking.
So hammered is a level under plastered?
Above. Plastered, getting hammered.
Yeah.
So
I'm not.
She was getting more drunk.
Yeah.
And she was walking around, and we started talking, and I had completely kind of forgot about it, about the whole, like, leaving Ben out of the situation. I'm like, oh, Garthoff hasn't told Ben yet. I should probably just mention and be like, hey, we're going to move out, and Garthoff really doesn't, want to move in with you. You'd think, like, they don't like each other, so it's just like, whatever. Nope, it's... Well, fuck him. Fuck back. He doesn't want to move out with me. Well, fuck him. Back. And he just goes off. And I'm like, Ben, what does it matter? Because 2 days after the whole drunken night escapade was when I told him. But he told me right before I said that to him. He was telling me about how this situation with this girl that he found a place to live with. And he hadn't told Garthoff about that yet. And I'm like...
Excellent.
And he gets pissed at Garthoff for this, and I'm just like sitting there going, that's redundant. Because you were going to move out anyways, and you didn't want to move in with him. So why does it matter?
So he's just pissed because he didn't get the opportunity to tell him no?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And it's drama, because literally he watches, he says that he watches Orange County, New Jersey Wives, all that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Real Housewives. He says he watches that because that's the way he gets his daily amount of drama, because he doesn't like the drama. But I called him out one time. Like, we walked out and we smoked.
You know how I get my daily amount of gay porn that I don't like?
Don't watch it?
I don't watch it.
Exactly.
Yeah, if someone tells... Well, I really don't like Miley Cyrus, so I watch an hour of it just to get it out of the way.
Daily.
Daily.
All the time. He'll do binges of the same shit. He'll be like, oh
yeah,
my God, I
it's
love
fucking
season
bullshit.
3,
He's
episode 4.
in love with it is what he is, and he's just ashamed.
Well, ashamed or just a hypocrite, like we all are.
Yeah, everyone's a
of
hypocrite.
something. But that's the thing. I called him out on it. We went out for a smoke one time, and he was just venting about, well, I saw Garthoff today. And I'm like, dude, what does it matter? You were going to move out. yeah, but that little prick was going to leave me out of the whole situation. I'm like, dude, I literally just said to you that you don't care about moving out with him. So what does it matter? Why is there all this fucking sudden, like, I've left myself out of it.
Why don't you find new roommates?
I like
not
that
f-
idea.
I'm just trying to find a place by myself. I can handle myself.
So basically, everything you told this guy was just to get him to be happy for the moment.
Well,
Just fuck it.
to get out of the conversation.
Yeah.
I mean, he knows deep down. I told him. I
Deep
said,
down in the cockles of his heart,
in the co-
maybe the subcockle area.
But I said to him, it's like, well, if you can't find a roommate, that was my only disclosure. It's like if I can't find a place or if somebody needs a roommate. But
Oh,
he
yeah.
said he
So,
was-
so you've already told them that if you
don't find
absolutely
a place.
have no other options, then you'll consider this.
Yes.
And he calls you and says, "Well, we need it by Monday."
But he said he was moving out in July. That's what confuses me. We need to put a down payment now, 2 months before? No.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it, but I'd say fuck it, fuck that, and no.
That's what I'm gonna end up telling him. He's gonna get pissed at me, and that's what the fuck ever.
Yeah. What,
I
what
give
can
a
you
shit.
do? What is one more person pissed at you?
Well, and here's the thing. Why would he continuously be mad at me?
And who fucking cares? This guy's gonna disappear from your entire fucking life in nothing short of how long? Like maximum a year.
Maximum a year, and oh man.
So
I
fuck
swear to
it.
God, if I don't fucking graduate, I will burn down the education building. I will happily light
Well,
that
you heard
place
it
on
here
fire.
first, folks.
Yeah.
Arson on
jeez.
Baldwin is gonna burn down the education building.
Dielectric
what
media
school?
arson.
You'll find out in the news.
Probably not. It's a small enough fucking college. No one cares about it.
Who's posting this podcast? Because I don't want it on my IP.
It's on the Dielectric Media podcast page.
Yeah. What? This one right now? Well, if you're listening to this
Holy
right now,
shit, I
yes,
just-
it would be. We're in
Mm.
podcastception. So let's move on to something else here.
How about it's something a little cheerier? Because that was
Frank, why don't you tell us something about your life?
yes,
Go.
how was relationship Frank going?
Well, you don't have to talk about that. Everyone's in a relationship at some point.
Yeah.
You can if you want to.
I don't know what's going on in my life.
Is it mostly Clash of Clans?
It's a lot of Clash of Clans.
I
Yeah.
thought we weren't going
I-
to talk about.
I check
video
it way
games.
too much.
It's not a video game, man. It's life.
It's life. Just like ball. Ball
Shrek
is life.
Shrek is life.
Yeah. Shrek is really weird R34. But past that, go ahead. What you got?
I don't know. The studio getting finished was huge.
Yeah, that is huge. That was our
And who said
our
we should talk
slight
about
delay
Shut up.
of somewhere around 3-ish years.
Yep.
You know, it all started with a podcast.
It did
So
start with a
why
podcast.
can't it end with a podcast?
I was going to say it started with blankets hanging around us.
No, it actually started in the what is now the rec room. Fuck you guys.
Did you forget you
Fuck
had
you.
this in front of you?
I knew this was here. It's just that comes out and I can't see it.
It started with a flood.
It started
Oh, yeah.
with Portal 2 and a flood.
Yeah, that's right. Because
Uh,
you guys were going to do a Portal 2 Let's Play.
Yes, we were, and it was beautiful and sexy. And then
flood.
we had a break. We were going to somewhere to eat, and it all died.
Pics were floating around.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. When we started going upstairs, and looked into the room, and we were like, "Well, I don't remember doing a whole ton of acid, but
Did they?
floor
but
was
there's
dancing.
the floor's wiggling. Is everybody like jiggling? I'll jiggle, Billy.
Why is
Commence the jiggling."
why is the world jello?
It was a hell of a day, and now we're here,
Done.
X years later,
Too many.
and
They
Too
built
many
an
cooks.
entire mall before we finished.
they did.
Re-roof.
They
Oh,
built an
no.
entire mall.
They built like the cookie cutterest model of a mall you can consider.
Hey, well, when you've got a pack of Mexicans, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, except for build fucking roads.
Oh, but this is the best part. The fella who we hired to finish this thing said it would be done in 3 days.
Yeah, I remember that. And
3 days.
3
it's supposed to be
weeks.
done on a Wednesday.
I can count that on one set of hand.
Set
3
of
days.
hands.
One set of hand.
One set of hand. Yeah, I do not have multiple set of hand. I'm everything's falling apart.
Stop moving
What do
your
you
hands
mean? If
around.
I hit everything, it should work.
But yeah, it took what? How many? Okay, the first week, he said he was going to be there on Monday,
Mm-hmm.
and he showed up Thursday,
That's close.
and then he couldn't work Friday or Saturday, and then he showed up Monday, and then worked a bit. No. He
Did he
was
stare at the wall.
he didn't show up until Thursday that week. It was a clusterfuck, man. It took this guy how many weeks did it end up being? Like
3.
3 weeks.
So pretty
Yeah.
much from the
So
last time I
in
was here.
contractor terms, 3 days is 3 weeks. It's beautiful. It looks wonderful.
Sounds like time travel.
Oh yeah, he apparently owns a TARDIS, but isn't very good at working on it. In it,
He's still fixing it.
In
Yeah.
it. Work on it. In it.
preposition nouns.
Perpena nouns.
I can't preposition right.
But yeah, so a little bit of hate in everybody's corner of the world right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's a
I'm-
wonderful time.
I'm ready to be fucking done because I would like to move down here. I mean, granted, I don't know.
Somewhere in wherever
well,
in
wherever
the
I
local
get my
area.
job.
Oh yeah.
Because I mean, once I throw, granted, if big fucking if right now, because we'll find out at the end of this semester.
You'll probably get landed at a job at like fucking western ass Nebraska,
Southern
in
Valley.
in the fucking north tip of the Panhandle. There's dick for nothing up there.
I don't know. With my odds with teachers having sex with students, I could find a job anytime soon.
Yeah, but none of those teachers are
Music.
teachers.
Well, there was a case with a couple of Iowa ones, and with going state to state, all I'd have to do is take their fucking test.
yeah, do they have just a standard?
Praxis is what it's
Yeah.
called, but yeah, it's a standardized test essentially. I still have to take the fucking praxis too.
It'll basically
I haven't
be,
done that yet.
will you rape children?
No, it's
Maybe someday.
that's probably in the clause, like making sure you won't have sex with kids. Check.
What if they're
Wink,
above the
fingers
legal
crossed.
age of consent in my state?
Well, Iowa and Nebraska. I
Then
think
you
it's the
just don't
same.
go to jail for it. You do lose your job. You just don't go to jail.
I'd rather go to jail than lose my job.
But both would happen if you went to jail.
Yeah. I know. I'm just saying in some weird world where I would keep my job but go to jail. Because in all honesty,
Well, if you're in the license plate making business, you might keep your job.
getting raped in the ass business, it's going really well, isn't it, Thug Hammer? Damn right.
So, Frank, tell us a story about your most recent texting escapade.
With Hugh.
Oh. With Hugh.
With Hugh and me.
So this is the second time this has happened.
Yes,
And like
But it's
today.
no, not it
In-
happened what, 3 weeks ago?
month.
2 weeks ago?
in a month.
In a
Second time in a month.
Okay. Yeah. So we have this friend named Hugh who has been on the podcast before. And we get a text. Hey, you want to hang out tonight? Absolutely.
I don't think it was exactly that. It was.
He asked me what I was doing.
yeah,
You could pull out your phone.
he did the same thing both
it's all the
times.
way across the room. Charging.
Hey, what are you doing?
But-
Oh.
Yeah. So, hey, what are you doing tonight? And so I said, we're hanging out at Doug's house, and you should come out.
Out of
I
the
didn't
closet.
say that.
no,
Come out of the closet. I said, I'm hanging out at Doug's.
Came out the closet,
Are you
and I
looking
pulled
to
out
do
my
something?
gun.
And he didn't respond for a long time, so I said, are you looking to do something or what? He said, oh, I'm busy.
See, you let on with that.
Sorry.
That's why.
And then you fucking bowled your phone into the wall.
I did. I was so mad. Second time around. Hey, you want to hang out? Sorry, I'm busy. What?
It was hilarious.
You
I
asked
enjoyed
me
it.
if I was busy.
Yeah. Hey, are you busy? Do you want to hang out? I can't. I'm busy.
Hey,
Oh, me too.
I'm not busy right now, but I could hang out.
Somebody
when I'm
pulled
not
up
busy.
Clash of Clans.
Sorry.
What's that? Sounds queer.
Sounds
It's like
awesome.
a transition, is what it sounds like.
Yeah, like in the news.
Later in the news today, we're going to talk about hot bikini waxing. But first, is cancer deadly? That's your news fucking program.
Do boners give you cancer?
do
Tonight
looking-
at 6.